Hey everyone.
We weren't going to go live till tomorrow, but I've just really felt the need to come on and be live because we promised you that, we would be vulnerable and honest with our journey, and certain things arise tonight with people that we truly care about, and it made some emotions flare up in me, and, about the past, and just,
You're all right.
I just basically want people to know out there that I know a lot of our viewers are families and friends of addicts and addicts. And I just know that there's a lot of people out there tonight that feel alone, that are scared, that are hurting, that are just so lost and don't know what to do. And I want you to know that there are people out there that truthfully care about you, and that you're not alone, and that this is speaking again to even the families and the friends of addicts and to the addicts. You all are worth it. You all are good people. I wish if we could just bridge that gap and just realize that it's both sides of the same coin, that each side just feels alone and scared and doesn't know what to do. They hold so much shame and don't know how to reach out. I just want people to know it's okay to be scared, and it's okay to not know what to do. And when Mitchell and I talk, and it's true, we have the power of hindsight. And one of the things that arise tonight is, someone just stating that I know it's the addict that's talking to me, and I try very hard to separate, but the comments still hurt. And the truth is, no matter what, we can try to do the most perfect program in the world, but on both sides, there's still pain there, and it's still gonna hurt. And it's okay to hurt. You're not doing anything wrong when you feel pain, you feel shame, there's resentment there. It's okay. We are humans, and we all make mistakes. So I just want people out there to know, for the families and friends of addicts, you're not alone. You're amazing people. One of the things that make us so goddamn codependent, we just want the best for people. But the truth is, you need to realize sometimes is they need tough love, they need detaching, and they need to know that they're worth it. And to the addicts that are out there, whether you're fighting for recovery, you're in recovery, you need to know, God, you're extraordinary people. And that's why we hold on so long and we want hope for you guys, is because we can see the true individual in you. And I think that's what needs to be seen, is that you are not the addict. You need to realize that you are not the addict. The addict is something completely different than you. You are the true individual. The addict is what is trying to push down your true potential and who you truly are. That amazing individual that really wants to care in this world, that wants to fight for people in this world. But the truth is, you need to fight for yourself first. And we are always going to support you. We know that people out there, we know your worth. I think tonight I just wanted to let people know, just remembering certain aspects, and truthfully, I'm working through this with my husband tonight, that, when we're helping other people, things trigger in us, and we try to work through them. And I think just hearing certain things tonight, and this is what I know a lot of people out there are doing, whether it really is the family and the friends, and again, the addict, that's why there's so many similarities between us, is that when I was talking to someone, they were in the middle of crying, but then the addict came in, and it was like the tears had to instantly go away, and just they're here. And that's what I think a lot of us do, the families and the friends of addicts, and the addicts themselves, is we just put on a face because we're so ashamed. But the truth is, you don't need to be ashamed. You're all good people. Just think of it this way. The families and the friends are hurting, and the true individual is hurting. And the thing that's stopping both of us from connecting is the addiction. Always remember, you are more than the addiction. You are more than the behaviors. You're amazing individuals. Sorry, I think I got it all out.
Yeah, no, that was very good, baby, very raw and real. I just want to say that if you're a family member or a loved one or an addict that wants to live a different way of life, like Anna said, you're worth it. You're worth everything that this world has to offer, and you can achieve anything in this life, but you're gonna have to do some hard things. Lean into it. Make the hard decision. Help yourself. Help us help you. Help other people help you. Hold boundaries. Reach out. Just talk to your family. Tell whoever you need to tell about your situation, and get real vulnerable with whoever is close with you and can support you, and lean on people. That's what everybody's here for, is connection, and to help everybody in this world just survive day to day. And it's not a weakness, it's a strength to ask for help. No one can do anything alone for an extended period of time, and we love you all. And I love my wife. She's tremendous, and she is working through some stuff because she is really emotional about this stuff. She dealt with me for years and didn't know what to do, and I know with me on the other end of this thing now, I tend to get more just like angry, like I just want to be able to help these people by just making them, but you can't until the people want to get help themselves. And just what Anna said, you're worth it. We love you. Do the hard thing, lean into it, and we're here for you.
And Dawn, the reason why detachment is so hard is because the truth about it is the families and the friends of addicts, we mourn the living. We're mourning the person that we know is truly in there, but that's not in front of us anymore. And we're mourning the future that we really wished could be. And that's why it's so hard, is because we truly care for that person that's in there. We know that they're still worth the fight, but the truth is, we can't fight for them. Because you have to think of it this way. If we keep extending a hand out to the person that we love, they're never going to gather their own strength and their own courage to push up with their own 2 feet and their own 2 hands. They're never going to do that. That's why it's the hardest thing to watch them fall, but they need to, because they need to realize that they are worth it. It's not what we think of them, it's what they think of themselves. And when they finally really realize, oh my God, I'm worth it and I want to live, they'll push up and they'll do it. And then what we are is we're cheerleaders for them, and we let them know they can.
Yeah, and I think, they always say that, you don't have to hit your rock bottom before you get help, but it does help. I think, like Anna said, if you keep reaching your hand out, this is just in my opinion, you keep reaching your hand out, the only person that's grabbing it is the addict or the alcoholic. And they're going to take your hand and they're going to do and manipulate and say whatever it is. It wasn't until Anna held that hard boundary with me that I still didn't believe it. I didn't believe that she was leaving, and it even took a couple more calls, and I was like, I'm not going to do this, I'm just going to come up. And then I kind of got that she was serious, but I spiraled out of control for a good week and a half the last time. I mean, that's at 3 relapses too, after 2 years in and out of recovery. And it wasn't until she just mustered up the courage to hold a boundary, and I was extremely proud of her once I got some sobriety under my belt. So just have faith and courage and self love and self compassion, because it's hard. It's got to be the hardest thing to do, is to detach from a loved one. I can't even imagine, because I was on the other side of that. But I am blessed, and I count my blessings every day that Anna did hold a boundary, and she detached from me. She detached from the addict, and Mitchell came back.
And that's the thing, guys, is I hate to say this, but the one thing I can actually really promise you, and I know this is, but the truth is, if you keep going about the same thing that you've always done, and it's always been the same outcome, it's not gonna change. Change only occurs when there is change. So making a little bit of choice, a little bit of change, and the first thing is just reaching out. Push that pride and ego down. It's okay to ask for help. God, everybody in this world at one point in time has asked for help. There's not one person. And if anyone ever comes on and says, I've done it all by myself, no, you haven't. There's been someone teaching you something or helping you doing something else. And you guys all need to know is we have a lot of people reaching out and telling us, thank you for being vulnerable. Thank you for teaching us. But the truth is what you really need to know. This isn't stuff that we just all of a sudden, came to know and realize. It's because we had extraordinary people behind us that taught the lessons that they learned through their experiences. And all we're doing is passing on the knowledge that they taught us, which was love, compassion, and understanding. And we want to extend that same out to you. Because we know for a fact, once you feel that you're not alone, you're going to pass on that love and understanding and compassion to someone else. And that's how we're going to help people. All of us together as one unit. And I guess I just want to say thank you guys. I'm sorry. But at the same time, I shouldn't be apologizing.
I love you, Mom.
Yeah, we love you, Marcia. Because the truth is I know being honest about these situations and being real about it is what's going to really stop the stigma of addiction. And know that the families out there, I understand the shame that you're feeling, but the truth is there are people out there that just need help, need a little bit of courage, and there's nothing to be shameful about. You have two people here, and all these people I can tell you watching that are on this page that would listen to you, understand, again, show that kindness and compassion, and not judge you. So just know, you may feel alone tonight, but the two people looking back at you on the screen and everyone on this page is standing behind you. And if you reach out to one of us, we will try our hardest to help you, and we will be your cheerleaders. I love all of you very much.
Love you guys.
Have a great night,
Stay
guys.
strong.
Bye.